Well, good morning, my beautiful imperfectionist family. What's good? It's your girl Tammy, aka That's a Woman, coming to you with this week's session of planting and or watering, where I'm either planting something new in your life or watering something that has already been planted. But at the end of the day, I am here to help each and every one of us have strength to go through this journey of life, because you know they say iron sharpens iron, and that's what yours truly is here to do. And listen, I am excited. Why am I excited? Because since our last session together, your girl's book has dropped on Amazon. It had to happen. It's officially out there, and your girl is officially a published author. So listen, the link will be in the description for you to order your copy. And let me tell you, in this book, I got vulnerable. I broke down some layers. I shared some things that I never thought I would be bold enough to even talk about again. And I know when you choose to be vulnerable, it's a hard thing to do, but let me tell you, there is strength in vulnerability. When you are willing to peel back the layers and be authentic and use your story to help others, that's what this journey is about. Because let me tell you, the scripture says through your testimonies, others overcome. So I believe by me sharing my story, it's going to help someone overcome. Because listen, people see Tammy, they see the bubbly person, but they don't know the struggle. They don't know the depression. They don't know the thoughts of suicide that she has had on the way. Yes, being vulnerable, I have struggled with all of those things, and I talk about them in the book. Because let me tell you again, my story is to help others. Because to peel back the layers I peeled back was not easy. In fact, some of the things that I wrote, I was like, am I ready to really reveal this? But you know what? If I help another person on this journey, who helps another, guess what? I'm living my purpose, which is what this podcast is about. The imperfectly perfect people that we are. We are so imperfectly perfect, and we are in a life, in a society that struggles with perfection and will target your imperfections, when no, you don't need to target your imperfections. In fact, a lot of people use their imperfections to define them. And I'm here to say that is not what we are to do. We are not to use our imperfections to define us. We are to define ourselves by what we learned from that lesson and who we see ourselves as. That's why when this podcast first started, I asked the question, who are you? Who are you? And a lot of people define themselves by what they have done, what they have accomplished, things that have happened to them. And I'm here to say, whatever has happened to you still does not define who you are. You're powerful. You're a leader. You are a king, a queen. You are here to live on purpose. And I want each and every one of you to do so. As a matter of fact, as I said that, I was reminded of a message that I recently heard that was recorded a while back from a preacher, and he was sharing Viola Davis's story when she was asked on the set of Suicide Squad, who are you? And the person, actually it was Will Smith who asked her the question from the story that I listened to. And he said, I am that young man that was rejected in love. And a grown man is saying this. So he, after her saying, I am an award-winning actress, I am, talking about her accolades, he said, but who are you? And she thought about it, and she said, I am that little girl that was bullied along the way. When boys used to chase me home and they used to taunt me because I'm black and I'm dark and, call me ugly. And she shared her story. And, as I listened to that, many have similar stories. You may not have that identical story to tell, but many have similar stories to tell. And here's the thing with her story. Even though that happened to her, that's not who she is. Because we know that sister is a queen. We know she has gone to do great things. So she is a leader. She is a trendsetter. And I shared her story to share that no matter what has happened to you, do not allow that to define you. Many use what happened to them as a way of defining and shaping them. So guess what? They gain weight along the way. So I'm fat. No, you might have put on some pounds, but you don't have to define yourself as being fat. In fact, this is a time to see beyond that break I'm always going back to. This is a time to see yourself. Oh, I look good. I'm the size that I want to be. I'm thin. I'm whatever. Start speaking who you are, because here's the thing. If you keep saying those negative things about yourself, you'll stay that person. And that's not who you are. That is something that happened to you. It's time to distinguish the difference between what has happened and who we truly are. We are victorious. We are mighty. We are blessed. We are princes and princesses and kings and queens. We are whoever we put in our mind to be. Remember, thoughts become things. Law of attraction tells us that. So if you think thoughts, and if you think thoughts contrary to where you want to go and who you really are, you will miss the mark. So therefore, reshape your thoughts. That's why the scripture says to cast down every thought, every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And guess what? Against the knowledge of who you are. You gotta stand in that. Stand and not let those circumstances, not let what happened to you control you. No longer give that little girl, that broken little girl or that broken little boy the power to continue to shape your destiny. Yours truly has done it for so long. I did it for so long until I reached the place where I had to go get my healing. I had to change the trajectory of my life, because if I didn't, I don't know what I would have done and what I would have become. I was smiling on the outside. Yes, hey, this me, but was hurting. I can stand to share that. And let me tell you, these things come out. You gotta pray. You gotta meditate. You gotta believe. You gotta speak words of affirmation and positivity over your life. You can't get caught up in the negative and self-defeating thoughts. Because again, the scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you continue to think thoughts of negativity, if you continue to think thoughts of defeat, you'll stay there. And I'm here to tell you, we're in a world, in a society that by design will keep you there. Remember, Hunger Games that I talked about last week, Hunger Games, if you find yourself constantly, okay, I think I'm at the finish line, I think I'm at the end, and then life throws something and something else comes and something else comes, and you just fall yourself like, you like, what am I supposed to do? And let me tell you, What you are supposed to do is keep hope alive. You have to keep believing. You have to continue to press, and you have to continue to press. Again, there's a prize that's set before you, and in order to reach that prize, you have to continue to move towards it. Even though at times it feels like the finish line is being pushed back from you, it don't matter. That finish line will be crossed. And guess what? Here's the thing. It's gonna catch you off guard. Even when you cross that finish line, there'll be another finish line to cross. Because let me tell you, life is always in a state of becoming better. I say it all the time, becoming greater, finding new things to do, new things to explore, new realities to create. Yes, you get to create realities, and some of them, because let me tell you, your girl found herself in one of the weirdest realities that I told my homegirl. I said, girl, if I create realities, I don't know what the heck I have done here. But let me tell you, when you continue to press in whatever that shows up in your life, you just become better. You know that I can do this, and this is where you have to give yourself those affirmations. Yes, I had a moment where I was ready to give up. I will be honest. But let me tell you, there is a blessing in not giving up. There's a blessing into continuing to press and making whatever changes you need to make in your life so that you can live a life of fulfillment, a life of joy. Remember, I say good morning because I'm letting you know joy is coming. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You got to just continue to declare, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will be glad in it. I will walk in joy because I know weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. These are the things that we have to decree and declare over our life, that this is my morning. Good morning to myself. Hey, look in the mirror. Good morning. Yes, joy is yours. Peace is yours. Happiness is yours. Love is yours. Life is mine. This universe is full of opportunities and possibilities which are endless, and it is up to me to live that life that is a part of those endless opportunities, no matter what is going on. And speaking of what is going on, I don't get into politics. In fact, I did not watch the debate, but I did hear pieces of it. And let me tell you, you have to take the mindset that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Why? Because God's got you. Know that. And that's how you have to go through every day of your life, knowing God's got me. In fact, I don't even think I've said our mantra in a while. It's time to remind ourselves, things work out for me. Things are always working out for me. All things work out for me. And what's our foundational scripture for that? Romans 8:28. It lets us know it's all going to work out. And here's the thing. It all serves a purpose. What is that purpose? To help me live my life according to my plan and whatever my desires are, and to help me be a person of light in this dark world. Yes, darkness is all around us, but one thing I know where darkness is concerned, when the light shows up, which is what you are, when the light shows up, you will shine. You will be that light that covers darkness, because darkness has no power in the light. So that's why I'm always encouraging you, step into your power, step into the fullness of who you are. Walk boldly, confidently, because let me tell you, life will try to keep you timid, will try to keep you cowering down. And no, this is not the time to cower down. This is that time when you put on your war clothes and have your war cry and be ready. Be ready. But here's the beautiful part. Said this not too long ago. Even when the battles arise, the scripture lets you know you don't have to fight in those battles. So isn't that exciting to know you're in a battle you don't have to fight in? Only fight that you have to do is fight your thoughts when your thoughts try to fill you up with doubt that it's never going to change, that it's never going to turn around. Listen, favor encompasses you as a shield. Catch that. Favor encompasses you as a shield. So no matter what goes on in this world, in this society, and yes, I am here to declare this land needs a healing. A change needs to come. Look, I'm going to go back to the old song from my boy Sam Cooke. Been a long time coming, but I know a change is going to come. I know a change will come. And listen, the change has to start with us. Be the change you want to see. Be the light in darkness. Keep your thoughts positive, hopeful, full of enthusiasm, eagerness, expectations, knowing that this world is full of opportunities and possibilities which are endless. Open yourself up to them all. Don't close yourself off because you're caught in negative thought patterns. You're caught in things that have snatched you and are trying to keep you from your purpose. And I am one to let you know, I have been caught in some things that have taken my vibration down. And let me tell you, it was a struggle to get it back up. But let me tell you, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing when you are feeling good, you're happy, your vibration is high, you're joyful, you're happy about life, you're eager, you knew this too would pass, and it did. And when you're in the midst of the storm declaring that, I know at times it doesn't seem like it's going to pass, but guess what? I'm here to say that it will. Okay? So listen, I thank you all for listening today, and I ask if there is anything that I have said that has added value to your life, give your girl a thumbs up by clicking on the like button. And if you're not part of my Imperfectionist family, I invite you to click the subscribe button to join us so you will know when I drop new content. And listen, I am going to put this plug in. I am going to start interviewing people, and I want to share your story. If you have a story that you would like to share, I invite you to reach out to me at that'sawoman@gmail.com. You already know how to spell That's a Woman. Reach out to me, and I'm going to start working on putting content together to do that. Because here's the thing, my story has been told in my book, and I know many of you have stories that you will find freeing to share with others, and maybe even get bold enough to write a book yourself. So listen, reach out to me so that I can get you on the upcoming podcast in the future. Okay, so listen, I have taken enough of your time. Oh, and I invite you to share this link, this message, with those who may need this word of hope, because that's what your girl is here to do. All right, so listen, until the next time, I want you guys to be blessed. I want you to be empowered. I want you to have an amazing day, and I want you to get your copy of It Had to Happen, because whatever happened, it happened to serve a purpose, and it all works out for your and my good. All right, have an amazing day. God bless.